Imagine waking up, pouring a coffee, and sitting down to work on your own time, in your own space, with zero commute. To actually live that lifestyle, you need a mechanism that generates income independently of a traditional employer, usually a solid side hustle selling a digital product. But if you've ever tried to build one from scratch, you quickly run into a brick wall. The moment you move past the brainstorm phase, you hit a steep technical learning curve. This chart shows the traditional life cycle of a digital product. Look at the development phase. It eats up almost the entire timeline. You are forced to wrestle with complex software, learn basic coding, and spend weeks on tedious formatting before you ever see a dime. If your background isn't in computer science or graphic design, that friction is usually enough to kill the project before it launches. The drive for autonomy is there, but without a clear, accessible path to actually build the product, the bridge to that lifestyle stays broken. Artificial intelligence entirely bypasses that technical friction. Instead of manually writing code or fighting with layout software, you can now feed an idea directly into an AI model and have it generate the structural framework on the spot. This graph illustrates timeline compression. A drafting process that historically dragged on for weeks collapses into minutes, while your output capacity spikes. The system can instantly draft chapters, format layouts, and organize data without you having to manually drag and drop a single element. When you only have a few spare hours on a Tuesday night, speed is the exact metric that dictates whether you succeed or fail. Using these tools requires absolutely no background in graphic design or web development. You can generate complete ebooks, structured digital products, and branded assets strictly through plain text commands. But generating content is only half the equation. If you spit out random files without a distribution and sales strategy, you are just creating useless digital clutter. That is where a structured framework comes in. Sandy Hunter and George Koch spent 30 years building and refining a step-by-step system for online business architecture. Their world profit blueprint provides the clear structural rails for your business, while AI serves as the engine that quickly builds the inventory you need to sell. You no longer have to sweat over the technical execution. You step out of the role of the struggling technician, and you now operate strictly as the creative director. Those digital assets you direct the AI to build are exactly what generate real-world revenue. You do not need a tech company's permission to publish and monetize your work anymore. The gatekeepers are gone. Setting up a dedicated workspace on your own terms is an accessible reality right now, provided you have the right map. That map is detailed in the Side Hustle to Real Income AI Blueprint ebook. You can get instant access to it today. Just enter your name and email to download your copy. It is 100% free, with no credit card required. By securing this blueprint, you are actively bypassing the technical grind and taking a deliberate step toward controlling how and where you work.